I'm happy to say myself and Dr. Parveen are together in a group of hospitals. She's in Chandigarh and myself in Mumbai. And my dream is to create a network to work on genetic eye diseases, because my father started the first genetic eye clinic in India in Government Ophthalmic Hospital in Madras in 1984 with the Professor Kumar Manikvel, and one Dr. Ratna Savabadi, who was a veterinary physician with genetics background. So we know that there are about 10 million blind people worldwide, and my thing is working on artificial retina, implantable electronic device designed to stimulate sensitization of vision in the eyes. And so these are the ideal candidate. They are working on retinitis pigmentosa, and the other diseases they have given ARMD, Stargardt, macular dystrophy, choroideremia, and also Leber's congenital amaurosis. But there are contraindications for any surgery, and the evolution is from 1996 the work is going on. I'm glad I'm worked with Mark Humayun from 2004. He started working in publishing in 98. He actually did his PhD in MIT Boston on retinal prosthesis, apart from his MD from Johns Hopkins, and also he worked with Macamar. So Stanford is doing research, and then we have several implants, and this is happening for the last 25 years in the world, and also transcranial magnetic stimulation. So how it works, you have a retinal implant implanted in the either in the epiretinal or subretinal space. You have dark glasses with a camera, and then earlier we had a communication from the camera to the chip by a real electrical wire connecting. And I see Dr. Santosh coming behind. He is working on retinal stem cell with Dr. Srinivasa Sada in the stem cell, right? Santosh, you are working on stem cell, right? And there are a lot of publications going on. I'm happy that primary work has been done in India, and Dr. Santosh was a fellow of Aditya Jyot. So there are several things have been happened, and recently I came with Dr. Mark Humayun, and I'm in touch with this company for where they have a video capture and transfer unit.
IMIE 智能视觉植入器，世界首创256通道柔性电极视网膜上植入式电刺激器，由眼镜、视频处理装置和植入体3大核心部件构成。使用者佩戴装有摄像头的特制眼镜，捕获视频图像，并传送给视频处理装置。视频处理装置将视频图像转化为电刺激数据，并将处理后的数据信息通过视频连接线传输给眼镜上的外部线圈。通过眼镜上的外部线圈，将能量和数据无线传输给植入使用者眼内的植入体。植入体的专用集成电路根据接收到的数据生成电刺激脉冲，通过柔性电缆传输至贴附在视网膜上的电极阵列，电刺激脉冲诱导视网膜视觉神经细胞产生电生理反应，通过视神经传输至大脑视觉皮层，使使用者产生视觉感知。
今天是第37个国际盲人节，我国现有视障人士是1700多万人，而随着医学技术的不断发展，也为一些盲人患者带来了福音。
在盲人节的当天，湖南长沙盲人刘曙芳就收到了一份特殊的礼物，通过在眼球上安装256通道柔性电极视网膜上植入式电刺激器，以及一副装有摄像头的墨镜，完全失明3年的刘曙芳又重见光明。
KEM Hospital Bombay, which I'm planning. So you can see that this is actually if you see the letter is so small and it looks great to see, but how practical is we don't know. But unless we do something and follow all the ethical rules, yeah. But we started late, man. No, you gave the hall late. But 5 minutes bhi hai. Okay, so Santosh, you are the next session.
10月15号，在
Anyway, I'll conclude. So main thing is there are so many places you can implant. So this is what was told in 2002. The first patient to receive a prototype implant in 2002 described what it was like being able to see large letters and to differentiate between a cup, a plate and a knife after being blind for over 50 years. And this is what I do as a vitreoretinal surgeon from 1984, thanks to Dr. Badrinath. But now the half of the book, Parsons, that time when I was doing my PG in 80s, my father said half the book you can't do anything. That is inherited retinal degeneration, whatever Dr. Shailaja presented. And there are so many things. There is a photo diode array. We are Indian Institute of Technology is boasting of technology, and I worked with them 5 years. I would say it's my I invested time, but I had no result, and that's the problem. And these are the subretinal and epiretinal. There are so many groups working in the world, and this is about 12, and most of them I am in touch. And finally, Argos 2 was approved by FDA. And then I think 100 patients have been done world over except India. And India could not get the, even though I got the approval from this site. And this is Argo 2 used in patients of RP and other outer retinal degeneration with bare or no light perception. That means the photoreceptor layer should be damaged, and beyond that, in the ganglion cell layer and optic nerve should function. Then only the artificial retina will work. And then this is other implant, and then this is a Harvard device. All are similar, but they are successful in Boston retinal implant. And this is Australia is doing it in the suprachoroidal space. And then there are, so Dr. Gisbert Richard, I worked with him. He retired now, but he's continuing research from Hamburg, who was the president of Uretna. Mark Humayun, we are continuously working, and I love his persistence, perseverance. He got the Innovation Award for this artificial retina by Barack Obama. But whatever it is, the patient can't see, and that's where as a patient you have problem. And Dr. Sachs Helmet also did. He came to Bombay. We did an MOU with Aditya Jyot, but again the company went background. So to conclude, it has been 40 years since Arne Larsen received first fully implanted cardiac pacemaker at the Karolinska Institute in Stockholm. And now this company, Intelli Micro, is hopeful that they will get a Nobel Prize for the group. And I don't know whether it will happen. And there's a gene therapy, so I just use this, the last video, and then close it. The video is not working. Okay, so in the gene therapy, the main thing is a lot of research is going on, and I'm actually, these are the diseases studies are going on, and then so many genes have been identified. That's the reason we have to be ready in India with genotype and phenotype, which we are not ready, and so that we know who will. So this is the FDA approved the novel gene therapy to treat patients with a rare form using Luxturna. And again, you need a vitreoretinal surgeon to inject the subretinal space, and even this optogenetics, which has been done. So there are a lot of trials going on, but this is what I like to conclude my talk by telling what Dr. Charles Skippens told me, and he's put it in his research, in the Skippens Research Institute, that we never say never again to a patient. And I think this is what Dr. Santosh worked in Orissa, and being work done in NEI. I'm going, Dr. Kapil Bharati is doing induced pluripotent stem cell. I don't know whether you know, 10 years back, they got the Nobel Prize, Yamanaka, at the age of 49 for using the iPS cell therapy. And his Tetsura did the first trial, but unfortunately it's teratogenic.